Honesty is the best policy.
Something will come up.
Time is going by fast. In order to understand why speed is an important value, I want you to realize that time passes by fast. Even though time is passing by fast, we do not need to look like chickens running around without heads. We need to relax and not think about the time. In the back of our heads, we have to know that time is short already, but we need to live in serenity. One of the most important values needed throughout life. Okay. In order to have a fast but calm mind, we need to understand our surroundings. We have to have an omniscient point of view. We need to be ubiquitous. Or else we will die in the survival of the fittest world that we live in. Resourcefulness is the key value I'm talking about. Keeping resourcefulness in mind, equality is one of the most important values we need in our lives nowadays. We have to see what everybody thinks, and based on that, we have to be unbiased. We have to make unbiased decisions on what people think. My fifth value, humility, goes hand in hand with equality. You must remember where you came from. Remember your roots. Remember that everybody has a difficult life. The road before you is long, so drive safely. Okay, now it's your turn.
Important values? Okay, well, I'll start off with friendliness. Obviously, you need to be friendly towards other people, and not just like your friends, but towards your family. And which leads to another trait that I find very important, which is respect. If you don't have respect for yourself or others, how do you expect them to treat you the way that you want to be treated? Friendliness and kindness kind of go hand in hand with respect. So something that I like to live by is morality, rather than what's socially or politically correct. Okay, so loyalty. Another personality trait that I find important is loyalty. You have to stay true to who you are and stay true to what your values are. And you have to be loyal to your friends and family. If you don't have loyalty towards them, how do you expect them to be loyal back to you? Again, it has to do with respect. Okay, so understanding. To be understanding, you have to understand people. How their lives, their backgrounds, everything that they do affects them in some way or another. So you have to pretty much be willing to open yourself up to new experiences and understand how everything works and causes and effects of your actions as well as other people's actions and reactions. Done. Those are my 5.
Time is going by fast. Welcome.
Okay, so these are my 5 values.
Goals and dreams.
Okay, so I guess my goals would be to get my RN and BSN, or bachelor's in nursing. Hopefully, maybe in the future get my master's in as a nurse practitioner. And for dreams, I really just want to help out people. I mean, that's what I like to do. Travel around the world, meet new people, explore different cultures, see the world that we live in. And maybe if I could do both at the same time, that would be awesome. But yeah, those are my goals and my dreams.
Well, so far, my first is just like you, right? I have to get my bachelor's in engineering. Yeah, well, I want to pass college, right? That's one major goal. Well, pass college as in get a degree, get a career, get a job, those are some short-term goals. Long-term goals, I dream to be a millionaire, like no joke. But if I have all the money in the world and no love, like I'm not gonna feel fulfilled if I have no love when I have a bunch of money. Okay, so I really want to go and transfer to A&M in about 2 years, you know. Well, I'm already done, well, almost done with my first year. So my next year, I'll probably have to finish, and then during the summer, I'll have to take some classes and then go to A&M. So that's a goal. Dreams, I guess it goes together, you know, like just dreaming about what could the future be, you know. It's just kind of a backup plan, you know. But I have a backup plan on top of that backup plan because you need a backup plan on top of your backup plan to have more backup plans for your backup plan, you know? I will take all of you to Mars or Jupiter. Okay, well, bye! Hey, guys! I have a question for you. So what are your goals and dreams?
I would like to, in the future, I want to be a teacher here in Laredo, and I don't know.
That's cool, yeah. I want to be an engineer. So in a way, being a teacher and being an engineer go hand in hand, because when you're a teacher, you like to help out others, right?
Yeah.
And you want to teach them things. You want them to know what you know. You want to give them your knowledge. Well, same thing being an engineer. You know, I want to go and help others. I want to go teach them what I know. I want to go and make them see the world in a whole different way. The same thing as teachers, right? Okay, your 5 different values. So mine are serenity, resourcefulness, equality, speed, and humility. The thing with all of these things that they all have in common for me is just how everything moves by fast, right? Time is one of the essential natures of all of these 5 values. They all have to do with time. Without time, we wouldn't be here, you know? Serenity, you know, you have to calm yourself down, and that takes time, you know? Resourcefulness. You need to use as many resources as you can, you know, being a teacher, being an engineer, you need them, you know, and you need time to take all of these resources into consideration. Equality, that has very little to do with time, right? But with time, we will grow as a nation and we will become equal. We will have equality in mind. Speed, that has a lot to do with time, from equality to speed, right? The time we have is fast, you know, everything's moving fast. That's why I think speed is a very important value. You have to be fast to get the time going. It does have to do a lot of time because you have to remember your roots from your past, right? So humility is a huge part of who you are today.
I would say one would be the same as yours, like resources, because I don't know, you have to have a lot of resources to be a teacher. Like you have to know people, you have to ask other teachers like how they interact with their kids. Another one may be responsibility. Teaching, there's a lot of responsibility in it. You have to have all the grades, you have to have the test scores up and everything. Perspective, like how you look at stuff. From your point of view, not everybody's going to be the same, but you have your point of view, so you're going to stick with that. I would say another one is integrity. You have to, being a teacher, they're not going to be looking at you all the time, so you have to be doing the right things while people aren't watching, so your kids can learn from you. That's all.
Yes. Hey,
Hi.
what's your name?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Nina, and I just want to ask you about your goals and dreams.
Goals and dreams, like currently or like my whole lifespan?
It can be long term, it can be short term, anything.
Okay, well, let's make it broad. Okay. So, a goal that I have set in mind too, and it's probably like my biggest motivation for every day, is that in the future, I want to give back what my mom has always given me. So I want to give her financial security, and I always want her to be okay, like how she made me feel okay. So yeah, that's my main goal in my whole entire life. However I get there, whatever career I have to do, it's all about her. So.
In relation to that, you know, my mom, I just want to make my mom proud, you know, by getting my bachelor's, moving forward with my life, you know. So you're trying to make your mom proud too, in a way, right? So in that way, we can relate our goals and dreams. So what are your 5 main goals?
Okay, well, my 5 main goals, I actually did not pick on myself. I always tell people to tell me what types of values they find myself in me. I've gotten generosity, that I'm very humble, I'm very loyal to certain subjects, to certain ideas, to people. I don't like them thinking that I'm not there for them if I've been for them for so many years. Perseverance. I push to myself and to other people to keep going, whether you fall down, that there's always going to be a hand to pick you up. And I am sincere. Not sincere and honesty are sometimes different, because I feel like I'm more sincere that you'll always see what I'm feeling. So it's a very cheesy example, but if I get a present and I don't like it, I'll say that I'll like it, but you'll see it right on my face that I didn't like it. But yeah, that's my last value. I'm very transparent.
Oh, that's my favorite color.
Really?
Yeah.
I like holographic.
Oh, that's my second favorite color. Okay, moving on. Like I was telling that guy, my 5 main goals are speed, humility, as well as yours, right? Resourcefulness, equality, and serenity. And like I was telling my friend over there, I was just letting him know that all of those things have one thing in common, which is time. You know, time is passing by fast, and we have to act on it in order for us to do the things that we need to do. And as my 5 values, they need time in order to move on, you know? Well, thank you for having me.
Very nice
to meet you. Alex, right?
Yes.